Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Ain Najwa Binti Rugani.
Visual here. While editing this presentation, I realized I forgot to mention my student ID number. For the record, my ID number is KBJ240710765. Now, back to the presentation, shall we?
And today, I will be presenting an analysis of my personality type based on the Myers-Briggs type indicator. According to my results, my personality type is ENFP, which is also known as the campaigner. In general, this personality type is associated with creativity, curiosity, enthusiasm, and a strong focus on human connection. ENFPs tend to approach life with an open mind and are naturally drawn to possibilities and new ideas rather than routine or rigid structure. The T in ENFPT stands for turbulent, which reflects a tendency towards self-reflection, emotional, emotional awareness, and a strong desire for self-improvement. In this presentation, I will explain how these traits appear in my personality, support them with personal examples, and discuss how they influence me as a student and as a future teacher. To understand my personality better, we can look at the breakdown of my MBTI result. Firstly, I am 85% extroverted. This means I gain energy from interacting with others, especially through collaboration, discussion, and social engagement, rather than working alone for long periods. Secondly, I am 91% intuitive, which is my strongest trait. This shows that I naturally focus on ideas, patterns, and future possibilities instead of only concrete details or facts. Next, I am 57% feelings. This means that when making decisions, I will slightly prioritize empathy, values, and how others may feel, although I still consider logic when necessary. Hmm. I also scored 78% prospecting. This reflects my preference for flexibility and adaptability. I am more comfortable keeping my options open rather than following strict fixed plan. Lastly, I am 54% turbulence, which suggests that I tend to be self-critical at times and constantly evaluate my performance, pushing myself to improve. Together, these traits form a personality that is flexible, imaginative, socially engaged, and self-reflective. These traits can clearly be seen in my daily life as a student. For example, because of my strong intuitive and prospecting traits, I often generate many ideas quickly. I enjoy exploring new concepts and making connections between different topics. However, this also means that I sometimes struggle to maintain long-term focus on one task, especially once the initial excitement fades. In group work, my extroverted nature allows me to communicate comfortably with others and participate actively in discussion. I often contribute ideas and enjoy brainstorming sessions with my teammates. However, due to my turbulent trait, I tend to reflect deeply on my performance after completing tasks. I often analyze what I could have done better or how I could improve in future situations. While this helps me grow, it can sometimes make me overly self-critical. Understanding my personality type has important implications for both my academic journey and my future career in education. As a student, I recognize that I learn best in environments that are flexible, interactive, and engaging. I perform better when tasks are broken into smaller parts rather than long, continuous sessions. To manage my focus, I need to use strategies such as time management, and structured study break. As a future teacher, my personality will influence my teaching style in positive ways. My creativity and enthusiasm will help me design engaging and interactive lessons. I am likely to include group activities, discussion, and visual learning materials to keep students interested. At the same time, my understanding of my own learning challenges will help me become more empathic towards students who learn differently. I will be more aware that not all students thrive in rigid or traditional teaching environments. In conclusion, my personality types give me a deeper understanding of my strengths and areas for improvement. While I may face challenges such as difficulty maintaining long term focus and being overly self critical, I also possess valuable strengths such as creativity, adaptability, empathy, and strong interpersonal skills. By understanding these traits, I can improve my learning strategies, as a student and develop into a more effective, engaging, and understanding educator in the future. That's all for me. Thank you so much for listening.